So we are now moving on to Bant Food, and this is Andrea Mengucci's list from Mythic Championship. So we're going to try it out, probably play a couple of games, and then that'll be me for today, I think. Let's see how we get on with it. This deck looks sweet. This is obviously a very powerful card. Hydra Crest is obviously a very good card to be ramping with. Questing Beast and Wicked Wolf are an awesome pair of fours. Gilded Goose obviously helping us get there. Leafkin Druid and Paradise Druid just helping us with our acceleration. Deputy Detention helps with all of the Golos tokens, which is good. We've got access to Tulsa Mirror, Night of Autumn, and Glass Casket as other white cards on the board, but it's mainly a blue-green ramp deck. So let us begin. Let me see if I can get this onto Streamdecker, because that's how you're supposed to do this apparently. Cool, let's get started. This hand's 2-mana heavy. Oofed. No, I don't like this one. Yikes! I think we might just go. No, well, this is. You're gonna go to 4. This is basically the 4 you want, isn't it? So. That bodes well. Why would you shock before? Like, what? I don't get why you would ever shock into. Never mind. Right. Land, Gilded Goose, go. If we're ever winning on a multi-4, it's probably with this hand. Need another land. That's basically everything we want. Right, so this goes to 6, right? So Legion War Boss and a 2 and a 1. So he's gonna have 5 power, but if he has like a Royal Scions, that would be rough. Oh, Domri. Okay, no, I'm done. That's just rude. Right, so they're red-green. So Aether Gust are going to be good. I guess Tulsa is probably going to be fine too. Probably don't want the Once Upon a Times on the draw when I'm sideboarding in the Aether Gusts. Cut Anissa and cut. I actually just don't want as many of those, and I don't think. Where'd my stuff go? There, jam with this. What the hell? What the hey? On the play, this one doesn't do anything. This one does. This one's better. What am I throwing back? Guess I'm throwing back Questing Beast here. Not having a goose is kind of awkward, but Paradise Druid's a good goose substitute. kind of goose adjacent. If you're shocking in, I'm just not going to do anything. Like, that's only because you've got something, so... Like, you'll have, like, an Aether Gust or something. I don't really want to lose my Paradise Druid either, so let's keep it hexproof. I think I'm okay just continuing this, whoever blinks first. That's what he's going to do. His deck looked far more aggressive than mine. Aether Gust, that one. Then do what you like with the other 2 mana. Or are we just holding up mana for your own Aether Gust? Bounce my Paradise Druid, sure. That was a pretty good sequence. Right, do what you like, opponent. You have the power. Sure. Feel my eyes, so I'm gonna pop these bad boys back on. Cool, we got that one. I don't think I want to change anything. I think that was pretty much how I wanted it to be playing out after our sideboard, so... Yeah, Goose into Oko into Tulsimir seems like a good curve. Let's do it. They changed deck or something like this isn't the same thing that we played against in game 1, right? Sure. Goose, goose, go. No, that's not how it goes, is it? Duck, duck, goose. Interesting. They have to have an Aether Gust, you're right. Sure. Mystical Dispute seems like a weird one. They got another Mystical Dispute. I'll be a little bit sad, but okie doke. Sure. Sure thing, chicken wing. This makes a green so they can cast Wicked Wolf now, I guess. And eat a goose. Sarkhan. Okay. Interesting. Not sure I mind whatever comes up from the Sarkhan. Yep. It's 5-4. The big boy. I think I'm just... Does it actually matter? I think I'm better off just... Guess it's better to... Right, so if I alchify one of my things, I attack both of those at Sarkhan. Sarkhan dies, and then Tulsimir gets to finish off the dragon. Which means that I then have a food rather than a Tulsimir wolf, but that's fine. So these take one each. The Sarkhan goes down. Then if he wants to block, I then get to trade with the dragon. Go. His mana is completely wrecked him this game. Steam Vents Mountain against the old, probably a heap of double green spells. But I guess at that point when you're trying to play Brazen Borrower, Wicked Wolf, Sarkhan with probably Domri, Okko, and potentially Royal Scions, like you probably have your mana issues with that. Your mana base is not going to be good enough for that. Yeah, it's just not. Yup. Green for the wolf. Green for Okko. Okay. Don't see what Okko's doing to help you here, but unless this card's like an Aether Gust or a Brazen Borrower, that would kind of make sense, I guess. So are we flashing in a Brazen Borrower? Like to not block? That's how that works. Just gonna eat his... Don't really care about that one. Flash this in all you like, it doesn't do anything. I'm just gonna pass. I can hold this for a backup. Like this just doesn't achieve anything here, so the Wicked Wolf gets to fight the Tulsimir, and they get to eat a food but tap the Wicked Wolf. So they're pretty much dead. Not quite, but they're pretty much there. Sure. I think I'm okay with this. Make a food. Make a food. make a food. Let's whack Domri. Then make a food and elk. Because I would like to steal your Brazen Borderer next turn. Oh, excuse me. Well, that's probably a good one, right? Smush. I think I've got this one. I think I got it. Interplanar Beacon. What are you doing? Like, that's literally a cut. Like, you've played 2 planeswalkers. That is gonna harm your mana more than help it, I think. Cool. Another freebie. Gideon's Triumph. Sure. Very sleepy today, I don't know why. Come on. Okay, this is better, but it's still awkward. This Fable Passage is super awkward. I'm just gonna ship the Nissa, I think. Yup. Yup. Okay. The goose is loose. Here comes the goose. I think that should have been a 3-3 hitting me, but I will take it. Not doing anything this turn, making a food, and then Wicked Wolfing next turn, whatever they make as a 3-3. Yep. Just don't make my goose an elk. Making my goose and elk is kind of awkward, but at the same point, I don't mind it, I don't think. If they swap them, it's kind of awkward, but... sure. Elkified. I reckon the exchange there was probably right. Give me the food and take my goose. I didn't do anything for 3 mana, so I need 4 mana to do something. It kind of makes sense to do that, but unless they've got something else. Another Paradise Druid. Okay, so they've got nothing. So we get to eat the grazer here. I definitely want to do that so the Wicked Wolf isn't 3 power. Otherwise Oko can steal it. I really don't want that, so... We are going to take 7 here, which is a big chunk, but... You stole my goose. And you gave me a food, so my Wicked Wolf is still indestructible. Good one, opponent. Yep. Not sure they understand how this works. I'm going to Hydrate Crisis for 2. See if we can't hit the land for Nissa next turn. Oko. Oko's a good one. Oko is definitely a good one. Yep. It's still a 4/4. You have a goose. I feel like I shouldn't have been in this game, and they just kind of let me into it. I'm not sure kind of how that happened, but... Nissa time. Potentially should have played the Nissa before combat, but I attacked with that, with the 3/3 as well, but I definitely should, but it doesn't matter too much. Does not matter too much. Like, I think I'm sufficiently far ahead that it doesn't make too much of a difference. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Aether Gust seem good. Stainful Stroke's kind of awkward. Don't really think I want any of those other ones. Let's run with this. This hand's a little slow, but it's fine. It's fine. Lead on this just because I can have all these other lands enter untapped, and that's the only one that I can't. Okay. Alright, this should be a 3/3 and should be hitting me. We figured it out. We figured out how to Oko properly on the play. Funnily enough, that is an issue. Ugh, that doesn't deal with it either. That's a lot of stuff you've got there, opponent. Making the goose a 3/3 so that we have a food for the Wicked Wolf in case the Oko dies this turn. They had like a Deputy of Detention or something like that just to make sure that Oko, the Wicked Wolf, will live, because I really don't want the Wicked Wolf to ever come into play and not like have them potentially be able to exchange control of stuff. So like this is fine, so it means that oh no, Oko does die to this. That's not great for us either. But I guess the Wicked Wolf has 2 foods to eat, so I'm sure it'll be okay. Let's eat the Paradise Druid. You do what you like, opponent. You can Alkify if you want. I'm going to sack a food. Am I sacking a food? I don't think I am, actually. I think I care too much. I'll just quite happily trade and try and keep the... Oh. Fine, okay. You got me on the play. You got me on the play. Like, you had a lot of nothing and then some gas. Ooh. Man. Could yawn for days. On the play, please. Oh. Okay, we can keep this one. Throw away a questing beast. This is turn 3 Nissa if we draw land, so that's probably going to be pretty good. And even if we don't draw land, it's turn 3 Questing Beast, so I guess that's okay. Seems fine. Ooh, wow, they didn't have anything. You have a Paradise Druid. Smoosh. Okay. Okay, you have some manners. Not as much as I do, but you have some manners. Yeah, okay. I mean, it was only a turn 4 questing beast. What is your problem, opponent? Okay, so we're 1 win away from getting out of gold, which is awesome. So let's go for one more with this one, see if we can't win that one. Let's rock and roll. This hand's fine. Goose makes it work. Still a marker, it's just reflections. I think it's just reflections. Goose into Leafkin into Wicked Wolf seems like a good curve. Kill my goose. My goose is cooked. You have a 4-3. You know what your 4-3 is? Dead meat. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf. The big. My opponent is. It's my opponent that's scared of the big bad wolf. Make a 1-1 and a 5-5. You got it. You have lots of mana for Hydroid Crassus next turn, so... I'm okay with Trixes here, I think, because Hydroid Crassus for a lot is basically where I want to be at next turn anyway. That's a lot, though. Means Nissa doesn't die. Means Nissa does not die, which is relevant. Does mean I don't have a white source anymore. So this is for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X is 6. I think it's X is 6. Yikes. 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 That's the large thing you got going on over there. This 1-1 has to go away very soon. Oof. $12 meat. Yup. Okay. Play the Gilded Goose because then Leafkin taps for 2. Do I have another plains in here? Don't think I do. I do not. Fight your 1/1. Don't make a 1/1, please. No, that's a 1/1. Opponent. Yup. I'm assuming that this is the order of blockers. Wow, that's a crappy interface. Was that actually... That is actually the order... Okay, like... How crappy an interface is that? Holy crap. Just randomly guess and hope it works. Yeah. No, get in there. Come on. Oh my god, how laggy is this? Jesus. Release ready. All you have to say is release ready. So they equip this. Okay, that's actually kind of good for us. Like, the same point is not great, but it's kind of good. I think I'm just supposed to fog 2 damage. Oh, man, that's so awkward. So, I got them on a 2-turn clock with this, but Embercleave is a massive problem. So, I can play Okko. Okko make a food, and then I don't have the mana to actually cast Deputy, so I can't cast Deputy this turn. So that's out of the equation. So I can Okko. I think Okko just make a food is probably the line, isn't it? Okko makes a food. Can't do anything else. I'm not sure how this interaction works, so it'll be interesting to see. I don't know if this tramples through for lethal or not. I don't know how the Death Touch trample with Indestructible Creature works, but we'll find out. Okay, it does work. Okay, so there's no way for me to get around that, but that's fair enough. Our mana was pretty tied up. Aether Gust seems very good. Glass Casket's awkward. Guess Night of Autumn's probably fine just because of the Embercleave. Try and get rid of that at some point. Okay. Ugh. It's better, but it's still awkward. Really? Where the hell did that come from? Would not have put them being on Red Green Adventures. Sure. Dot block. Sure. Sure. That's a lot of creatures that don't block Questing Beast. There you go. Let's not be drawing cards, opponent. You've got a 5/5. This Rimrock should definitely have been attacking by now. Send him away. That was fun. I think I'm happy with this. Maybe I want the glass caskets, knowing that they're now doing that. I think I probably do. Let's cut. And this and a crisis. This one looks pretty good. Yup. Don't think I want to tuck this yet. Definitely an option to do that so they don't draw a card off of this, but I think I'm okay with this. I think I would rather try and Wicked Wolf these things. Oh, that's an awkward land. No, I'm actually just supposed to hold here. So I can cast Nissa next turn and then, like, multiple spell, especially if I find another land. Aether Gust stops them doing basically anything to interact with me, so I can just hold that up. I take 5, but not the end of the world. Sure. Send that one away. I like my goose. They put that on the bottom, so I think I'm actually just supposed to Wicked Wolf and eat the human. No, I guess eat the Pelt Collector. Thinking that if I just do this, and then I can try and get rid of all their 1/1s. No, stop. Drawing a lot of questing beasts here. Probably a few too many. Skirgendurgen. That's a scary one. Sorry, Goose, you've got to go under the bus there. Oko. I guess that makes the dragon, puts the dragon on the ground. Like not finding any more lands has been pretty rough. If any of these questing beasts was like an extra land, I think we'd be ahead. But that one was rough. What else have we got? Yep. Well, that doesn't leave me dead on board. So I think I'm not supposed to play around Bone Crusher. That should definitely be attacking. I think I'm supposed to do this. High risk, high reward. Like, why'd you wait? It's an instant. Just kill me there and then. Oh, I hate slow rolls. It's literally like my pet peeve in Magic is people slow rolling you to death. Especially when it's like something like a burn spell. It's just like, okay, just get on with it. Kill me. Okay, let's try. Let's try and get ourselves up. Wanted to get us up at a gold, so let's keep going with this deck. See if we can't win that one. That one felt a little bit rough, but why is opponent always on the play? This is so unfair. Hand's great. Yeah, okay, I'm just done. I'm just done. Oh, come on, Arena. How slow are you? Like, how slow are you? This software is just awful. Like, you think Magic Online is bad? This is just it's almost unplayable at times. Like, I've got a Ryzen 9 3900X with a 1070 GPU. I've got a system that's more than sufficient to be able to play Arena, and it just so slow and laggy. It just shouldn't be this bad. It just shouldn't be. Like, there's nothing complicated going on other than the rules engine. The rules engine isn't going to be the bit that's causing any issues. So 2 gig. I got 64 gig of RAM, and it's taking up 2 gig to run Arena. That's mental. Right. Anyway, yeah, this deck seems quote unquote bad. Like, this is just for me. Your Deputy Detention is just worse than the red cards out of Teamer. So, like, your Teamer Rocco deck. Oh, come on, Arena. Your Teamer Rocco deck with Royal Scions, Domri, Skargan, Hellkite, and Sarkhan just seem better than playing Hydroid, Crassus, and trying to do that. Like, trying to ramp into these just seems more consistent and more likely to actually win you the game. So I think that this, I don't think I'll be playing this one again. I'm actually just going to bin it off because I just don't think that deck was particularly good. As much as we won games with it, the mana was awkward, like only having one plains and then you've just got these lands. You don't really have a whole lot of sources for white, which then when you start trying to go to sideboard, it's like these cards are actually very important to have early in the matchups where you need them. So yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, remember and check out the videos on demand on YouTube. It's youtube.com/Rainer1903. And if you're on YouTube, remember to give me a follow on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/AW_Rainer, and the link to that is in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. I will probably be back online tomorrow. I'm going to do some stuff around the house the rest of today. That wasn't a particularly good run, and this deck was pretty bad. So